Okay, so before this video starts, I'm going to give a bit of a disclaimer. I am not the biggest guy in the world, nor am I the most shredded guy in the world. What I am is a regular, shy, insecure, skinny kid who went through a transformation in fitness, and now I'm a bit more motivated and confident in life. I guess what I am to all you skinny people out there is relatable. And if you're looking to transform your body and become stronger and feel better, this is the video for you. This is everything you need to know as a skinny kid to gain weight and build muscle. Let's go. Okay, so here's a picture of me how I looked before, and here is me 1.5 years later. Bloody hell, that's a massive improvement, right? I mean, what the hell is that? Oh god. Oh god. So, how did I go from here to here? Well, I'm gonna answer that question in 2 points.
First one, why am I so skinny in the first place?
Okay, so I know what you're thinking.
I eat just as much as the other guy. Why is it that I can't gain weight? He eats just as I do, but he seems to be maintaining a healthy weight. Why do they only bully me?
Well, there's a simple reason for this, and kinda sucks, but it's genetics. Let me explain. Human beings fall into 3 general body types: endomorphic, mesomorphic, ectomorphic. This basically translates to fat body type, generally muscular body type, and finally, skinny body type. You are the skinny ectomorph type. Okay, didn't think that transition through. Okay. By the way, I shaved. Okay, so ectomorphs. Basically what it means is that you have a narrow body frame, your wrist joints and ankle joints are quite skinny, and also, most importantly, the reason why you're skinny, you have an unusually high metabolism. What the is metabolism? Basically, it's how much energy your body needs to function. How do we get energy? Well, through calories from food. Your body needs a baseline level of energy regardless of your activity level. And depending on how active you are, it's going to need more energy, aka calories.
What the hell is that hair?
So the problem with us skinny guys is that genetically we have a high metabolism. So that is why though you eat 3 meals a day like the other person, you're still not gonna gain weight because you have a unusually high metabolism to begin with. Couple that with the fact that generally us skinny guys, we have a poor appetite, we tend to skip breakfast, and instead of properly eating 3 meals a day, we just enjoy doing other things like gaming, watching YouTube or TikTok videos, things that you shouldn't be watching below the age of 18. We do all that instead of eating our 3 meals a day. So what happens over time is that your body compensates for the lack of energy by burning body fat. And over time, eventually it'll start burning muscle, which results in you. The skinny guy, the coconut tree guy, the lanky guy. You get the point.
So, how do we fix this?
The first step, fixing your diet. 2 things we need to pay attention here. Number 1, eat at a calorie surplus. Basically, this means eating more food than what your body needs. Number 2, eat enough protein to help build muscle, aka promote muscle protein synthesis. Okay, so I kind of messed up. I didn't plan my shots ahead of time and I kind of had to get a haircut. So it's going to be weird because you're going to see me with hair at the start and then without hair in the middle and then with longer hair in the start. First things first, you need to eat at a calorie surplus. In order to do this, you're going to have to find your TDEE, which stands for Total Daily Energy Expenditure. Sounds fancy, but it basically means how much food energy you need or calories for the day. So check the description box below. I've included a link. It'll take you to a TDEE calculator that I use. Just enter some basic details like age, height, weight, and your activity level, and then you get a number. This number refers to how much calories your body needs to maintain its current weight. If you want to gain weight at a rate of 1 kilogram every 2 weeks, you're going to have to add 300 calories to that number. Or if you want to fasten that process, you can add 500 calories, which will make you grow at 1 kilogram per week. So now, after you've done that and you're a skinny guy like me, you'll realize that you need somewhere between 3,000 to 3,500 calories a day, which is a lot of food. And you'll also realize that the way you've been eating thus far is just nowhere near that number. The average Sri Lankan diet is about 1,800 to 2,000 calories. You need to eat twice as much as the normal person in order to gain weight. And I'm kind of sorry to say this, but there's no other way around it. You need to get the calories in, otherwise you're not gonna gain weight. Trust me, coming from an ex-skinny guy myself, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. There is no magic pill, no magic like freaking supplement that's gonna get you big. The only supplement that probably can help you is like a mass gainer, because they pack a lot of calories in it, but super expensive, and you can always get the same amount of calories through Whole Foods.
Oh my god, 3,000 to 3,500 calories? How am I gonna do this?
I've got you, alright? I'm here to help. So just leave a comment and like and subscribe so that I can help you even further. Anyways, let me show you something.
Here's a typical rice and curry meal we all love to eat. Nothing fancy, bit of vegetables, 200 grams of rice and about 100 grams of chicken. And here's a meal that I prepared. It doesn't have a name, I just call it the DH special. It's a power meal with about 100 grams of chicken, 3 eggs and 100 grams of peanuts. So here's why this meal here is better than this meal right here. First of all, the amount of calories. Meal number 1 has about 600 calories, but the DH special meal has 1000. Yeah, double the calories. Meaning, though you are having more calories, the amount of food you need to chew down is actually less. What about protein content? Well, meal number 1 is about 30 grams of protein, but meal number 2 has about 55 grams. Again, almost double the amount. So this is the key to succeeding with our weight gain and muscle building goals. Find foods that have more calories for less volume and have more protein-rich foods. Okay, so step number 2 is workout. Your focus should be on heavy compound lifts with progressive overload. Stick to a total body workout or at least a push-pull leg split, keeping workout short as possible and not burning unnecessary calories.
Okay, in plain English, what are compound movements? Compound movements are movements that take 2 or more joints to perform. These include your squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, pull-ups and assisted pull-ups. Those are some of your examples. What is progressive overload? Well, it means increasing your sets, reps and weights gradually over time. You'd want to be using compound movements because they give you the most benefit per exercise. For example, if you do bench press or push-ups, it's going to focus your chest, your triceps and your front shoulders. Versus say you do a tricep extension, which is only gonna focus on tricep. Do relatively heavy sets. By this I mean choose a weight where you can do 6 to 8 reps with. If you're doing a certain set and you can easily do the 8th rep, the weight's too light, make sure you increase the weight the next set. If you're doing your 6 to 8 rep and the 8th rep is a struggle to get it up, implement a bit of a cheat to get the weight up, alright? You can also kind of have a struggle between 6th or 7th rep and still implement a bit of a cheat and get the weight up that way. But anything less than 6, say you fail by the 5th rep, lower the weight, it's too heavy. Now, how do we include progressive overload into this? Well, let's say you're doing 8 reps, alright, and you can easily do a certain weight for 8 reps. Then the next week, you increase the weight by 1.25 kilograms on each side of a bar, or if you're doing body weight, you can add a 2.5 kilogram plate onto your back and keep doing whatever exercise you're doing. If you don't have weights, you can use say a backpack and put a book or a water bottle and just keep carrying on. It's just small increments that is needed. If you really don't have that as an option, then you can try a harder variation of the exercise. Let's say now you've increased the weight, but now you're not getting 8 reps, you're getting 5 to 6. Then what you need to do is, you stick to the same weight, but you progressively overload by adding 2 extra reps the next week. And then let's say for some reason your body is not responding and you can't add weight and do 8 reps, or you just can't add the 2 reps and it's just not happening, then you need to implement an additional working set. That's how you implement progressive overload. Make sure you stick to a total body workout. Workout on Monday, then take a break, then Wednesday, then take a break, and then Friday, and then take 2 days off on the weekend, so that you have adequate time to rest and recover in between your workouts. While resting and recovering, you have to make sure that your nutrition is still on point. So before you do all this, you need to make sure that your form or technique is on point. Trust me, you don't want to go out, train with incorrect technique, and then get injured and be out of training for months. Even if you're implementing cheating into your training routine, you need to make sure that you're doing it still with decent form in mind. Don't overly cheat and then injure yourself.
So this is just a basic idea of like how you should follow your workout. Don't worry, I'll be doing another video explaining in depth about the kind of workout you should do and the 3 ways of building muscle. So stay tuned for that. Step number 3, rest and recover. Remember this, you only grow when you sleep. Imagine building a statue. You need 3 things. You need raw materials, you need workers to do the work, and you need time for the cement and stuff to set in before you can do any additional work on it. Your body is kind of the same. You give your body the raw materials through food so that it has enough proteins in the blood to provide to your muscles. You work on your body through exercises. But your body only starts using the proteins in your blood to repair the damage you caused during your workout when you sleep.
Now you're gonna need about 7 to 8 hours of sleep at least. So make sure you prioritize rest and recovery just as much as your workout and diet, because you need it in order to grow. That being said, this is no excuse to be lazy, right? Don't go to your teacher or boss and be like, oh, this guy on YouTube said that I should sleep 7 to 8 hours in order to like build muscle, so like I couldn't like come on time for work. Go to sleep early. Oh, but Hashi, but what about my social life? I need to like meet my friend in the night and stuff and like all that. Do all of that in the weekend, alright? Prioritize what you need most.
Step number 4, be consistent.
You'd want to implement all these workout techniques and fixing your diet and sleeping right for at least a minimum of 6 months. If you do that, I will promise you, you will look like a different person at the end of the 6 months. But you have to be consistent. Look, I realize that it's hard to be consistent these days because you go to the internet, there's a bunch of people saying you don't have to work out, you can just be body positive, and that's a good message. But like, if you really want this is something you have to do for yourself. Don't let anyone say otherwise. The other thing is, even if you do want to do it and you go on the internet to find information, there's a ton of people saying a ton of different things. Some people saying the scientific ways are the best way to do it, and other people are like, you know what, screw science. And sometimes as a beginner, it's like information overload. It's just too much information and you don't know what's right. So hopefully I made this video in order to address that issue. Fitness at the end of the day is just a simple 3-step process. Eat right, work out adequately, and rest and recover. That's it. Okay, hopefully this helped you out. This is just a basic level of like explanation. I will be making in-depth videos on workout, dieting, and rest and recovery. So stay tuned for that. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, share it to another skinny friend if he needs any help. And yeah, see you guys next time.
Thanks for watching the video. Please consider liking and subscribing. And if you are serious about gaining muscle and strength, in the description below is a link to a specialized 6-month program and diet plan for skinny people to gain weight and build muscle, along with tutorial videos to execute every single exercise in the workout program so that you can progress without any injury. Please consider purchasing this, as it will offer all of this for the price of 2,500 Sri Lankan rupees, which is the price of a large pepperoni pizza from Pizza Hut or 2 Big Mac meals from McDonald's. So make the investment for the next 6 months and work hard on yourself. I promise you, your skinny days will be in the past. Again, just 2,500 for 6 months in order for you to become a better version of yourself and help support me and my work. Just drop a message through WhatsApp on this number, or Facebook message / Instagram DM, or even email us requesting the program and I will send it over. Thank you.